The outer court was to the court. David is seen and it was not there. Hello. It's awesome to see fellowship
by the priest. He will go around smearing it on the horns, the 4 horns. That is the first step.
The Day of Atonement that they used to, God had commanded that they would actually that day they would not.
And we recently thought that we could do something for a practical Bible experience, and we realized that we are going through a very difficult time, and it's not just in Kenya; it's all over the world. And apparently, we realized also that when the children of Israel were in the desert, they were also having a very difficult time. And desert is not a good place, and God intentionally decided to give them the Tabernacle of Moses as a solution to their problems, so that they could, have faith in God. And our policy, or what we are telling Kenyans, is mambo ni magumu, vitu inaendelea kupanda, kwa hivyo wakipandisha na sisi tunapandisha imani. So we have created the Tabernacle of Moses, or modeled the Tabernacle of Moses, where people from all corners, Christians, can come and have an experience, learn about the intention of God when He gave instructions to have Moses build a tabernacle for them. I would say it's a very timely experience. Today we have over 500 people from the Redeemed Gospel come to this center to come and interact with the furniture in the tabernacle, and admittedly it's been a great day, and we welcome churches in Nairobi or outside Nairobi. Make a trip, come with your congregation, come with your youth, come with your children, come with your church members. Let them have a practical Bible experience instead of going to Israel. And these are tough. You may not have even the money to go anyway, but we can have a solution here. We can come and have an experiential Bible learning. CBC is actually a practical model of education, which is very good. Even the Tabernacle of Moses is actually part of the curriculum, especially for higher grades. And we want to encourage the government to support initiatives where stakeholders are partnering with schools to have a better or a smoother implementation of the CBC curriculum. Look forward for any assistance, any help that can make us, enable us to be able to reach a bigger catchment, a bigger area, probably where maybe other centers within the country can be set up to be able to help in the implementation of a CBC. Our vision is to have a full-fledged Bible practical experience where we have maybe 5 acres where we can have as much as possible actualize the Bible, so that people do not just have to go learn theory, but they can actually have an experiential connection with what they are learning in theory. We like to add value to what we are doing, and especially on the side of the CBC, one of the things we are looking at in the near future is to incorporate artificial intelligence in learning, because the world is changing, the world is going to artificial intelligence, and we cannot be left behind. So some of the things in our background, what we are thinking about is how we can incorporate the practical experience with the artificial intelligence to prepare our kids to be competitive in a changing world.
I felt it was the right thing to do, to bring the congregants here to have that experience. The CBC is a new system of education, and there are children who are disadvantaged, who cannot have the access of this kind of a facility. I wish the government would promote this and have it in every county or every constituency. It would benefit the children to interact with what they are learning. Parents who can access this place, they should take advantage and bring their children here and themselves also to interact with this CBC thing, because to many parents this is a new thing and some have never embraced it, and they need to come here and have that personal touch. It gives people an opportunity to interact with the actual setting of the Tabernacle of Moses, and even to see by eyes. Seeing is very important when it comes to learning. I think this is the first place. The director in this place has decided to model up a tabernacle, so it is a place of its own.
It offers a CBC education, and so when we came here, I have learned a lot, and I'm enlightened. Number one, because of CBC, and I can now understand the real importance of CBC. And also here, I have gotten the real understanding of the Tabernacle of Moses, the meaning of the outer and the inner court. And so coming out of here, really I can now tell somebody what it means to go through the process of getting saved, sanctification, and then living a righteous life through the Holy Spirit. It's better to come to this center, really know and see the practical things, so that when you go home and you have this child, now you can really guide him or her into what he is learning. Many of us makes mistakes out there, especially right now. CBC entails a lot, and most of it is practical. And you find some people, they really want to do it for the child, but doing it for the child is not helping the child. It's like somebody putting the child into school, and you expect that at the end of everything you go and sit for him or her. No. If you come here, you will understand it, and then you will break loose and let the child do it. And by doing it, the child will be getting the real education, the real thing that he ought to understand and do. Because I believe CBC is practical.
Ni watu ambao wamefanya mambo mengi. Kuna recreation center ya watoto, na pia kuna mahali CBC ambayo ndio masomo ambayo wanafunzwa wakati huu wanaanza, yanafunzwa kule kuoneshwa kwamba vile yanaweza kufanyika. Kwa hivyo tumeweza kuja mahali hapa siku ya leo kama kanisa kujifunza mambo ya church, pia kwa sababu kuna Moses Tabernacle, na zaidi ya yote kwa sababu tuko na watoto wengi ambao wako CBC waweze kujionea kwamba vile mambo yanafanyika kule, kwa sababu ni practicals. Unaenda mahali kwa unaenda pale kwa electricals, unaenda mahali kwa kutengenezwa ports, unaenda mahali kwingi sana kutengeneza vitu kwa mkono, yaani sio kusoma tu, lakini inafanywa practically, unaona pale. Kwa hivyo nimesoma mambo mengi kwamba tumeingia huko CBC Center na tumeweza kuona vile setup ilivyo, na tumeweza pia kuja mahali pa Moses Tabernacle na tukaonyeshwa sehemu 3 practically, tukizionyesha vile huwa ziko set. Kwa hivyo ni mahali ningelipenda kwamba kila mtu aweze kuzidia siku moja, uweze kutenga, uje mahali hapa ukaweze kujionea. Ukitoka hapa utatoka na theory, unatoka na practical. Hata watoto wako wakija kule nyumbani, kwa sababu tunaona wazazi wanahusishwa sasa. Watoto wanaambiwa nendeni mkafanya na wazazi. Wazazi wengi hawaelewi. Wanakuja kule wanajua ile 844 ambayo ilikuwa ni theory. Lakini ukija hapa unaona practically. Na tulikuwa tumesoma kwa vitabu. Lakini leo hii nimekuja kuona setup yenyewe. Mahali tumesimama ni setup kutoka outer court, inner court, baka kule the Holy of Holies. Imeonyeshwa practically baka vile kulikuwa kunafungwa na curtains. Na tukaambiwa sababu ya kufunga na curtains, tukaelewa ili kuaje curtains kaondolewa wakati Yesu alikufa msalabani akafufuka. Kwa hivyo tumeweza kuona practically yale tulikuwa tunayasoma. Ukitoka mahali hapa unaenda ukiwa na ujuzi, sio tu kwa akili, uko na ujuzi kama mwanadamu kwamba hivi ndio mambo yalivyokuwa, na ukiangalia vile mambo yalikuwa zamani na yale Yesu alileta, unapata kusema kweli kulikuwa na maana Yesu kufa msalabani.